There, how are you? My name is Bruno, and today I'm going to teach you how to use BigVU on your phone. All the features that you need to know, how to create a script, how to record a video, and how to share this with your audience. Okay? But for this, leave here in the chat the city that you are right now, and if you already know BigVU. Okay, so we start. I'm in Brasilia, Brazil. Leave here the city that you are right now. So let's see it. For those of you that stay with me today, I'm going to release a coupon code. If you don't have a premium account yet, today is the opportunity. You're going to get 30 USD dollars off in the starter plan or the plus plan. So stay with me because in 20 minutes, I'm going to release this coupon code. Okay? Leave here in the chat for a new user, old user, because we start in 30 seconds. Okay? So let's wait a little bit. Also, if you have any question in the middle of this workshop, just leave here in the chat. I'm going to answer all the questions that you may have. Okay, all of them. So let's start. Basically, the first screen that you're going to see it on BigView, the first screen that you're going to see on BigView is this one, the login screen. So you could log in with Facebook, email, or Apple. Okay, and also as always, if you forget your password, just have to click on forget password and create a new one. Okay, that's it. After you log in on BigView, you're going to see this. Here on this screen, you can see a few projects and a few icons at the bottom. I'm going to explain each one of them. But before that, good afternoon to all of you that just came to this live. I'm going to release a coupon code in 15 minutes, so stay with me because you're going to get $30 off on the annual plans that BigView offer. Okay, I'm going to talk about them in a few minutes. So the first icon that we have is the home screen. Every time that you click on home screen, you go to that screen that we're seeing with all the projects. Okay, so if you're kind of lost in the app, this is the option that you should choose. We also have the plans. You can see that we have the starter plan, the plus plan. The difference between them, I'm going to explain in a few minutes. The blue icon in the middle is to start a new project. You can start a new project with a script, with no script, and you can also import an external video to add captions and to edit inside BigView. The last two icons I'm going to explain in the middle of this workshop. Okay, so let's move forward. You should have two things in mind. Basically, we have two kind of projects. A project that is only a script, as you can see it, for example, BigView. It's a script, I wrote a script, but for some reason, I haven't recorded anything yet. And the other kind of project, it's a script with videos inside. Okay, so if you created a script and recorded a few videos inside, it will look like video tip, my video, tell a story with BigView. You have the project name and this small preview at the right side. I don't see any questions here on the chat. Just checking if you guys are okay. So if you can hear me and see me well, type 10 for me here on the chat. Just make sure that you guys can see me and hear me well. Yeah, we had a connection issue with the other workshop that happened 3 hours ago, but I think that all good here. Okay, let's move forward. If I want, okay, thank you, Chanel. Thank you, Five Pillars Learning Academy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, William. If you want to create a new project, you're going to click on that blue camera icon at the bottom. Probably to you, if you're using the new BigView version, it will appear plus icon. So you're going to click on that plus icon and you're going to choose script. Start a new project with a script and you're going to see this screen. You have to add the title of the script and write the body. That's good. After this, you have to click on save at the top right to make sure that you're not going to lose your progress. And then we are ready to go inside the teleprompter. Hi, William. Good to know that you're trying to record videos for YouTube. Have in mind that your videos for YouTube should be on horizontal, okay? This is important. The aspect ratio is really important. So YouTube, horizontal videos. Please have this in mind. Okay, all set. We already have our script. Let's get inside the teleprompter to see the features that we have available there. When I click on the red camera icon, I will see one of these two screens. If you're seeing the design of the left side, it means that you're using an old version of BigVU. So please go to the App Store or Google Play and update your app. You should be seeing the version on the right side of the screen because this is the latest version of BigVU. Okay, we also have the links here on this video. So you should be able to download the latest version of BigVU. Inside the teleprompter, the first feature that we're going to talk about is the exposure. With the exposure feature, BigVU will block the lighting that is on you. For example, I'm recording a video right now on the room. If I walk to the kitchen, BigVU tries to block the lighting, the exposure that is on me in this whole process, in this whole video. Okay, so you can increase and decrease the exposure on your videos. Make sense? This is the first feature. The next one is start point. What is the start point feature? Basically, you're going to choose the start point of the recording. For example, if you have a 5 minutes video, but you already recorded the first half, so you already recorded 2 minutes and a half, and you want to record the second part, you can choose to start from the middle of the script, this new recording. Okay, pretty good. The start point. William, I have a question. So is this natural like on your video? I'm not sure what you mean, William. Sorry, not sure if I understood your question. If you can elaborate, please. Oh, we have a good question. Can I use BigVU to record my training courses? You should use BigVU, and I'll tell you why. You can create your video with BigVU and then add automatic captions to your video because it will engage more your students. It will be easier to them to understand what you're talking about or you're explaining. Okay, so definitely you can use BigVU to record your videos because at the end, you'll be able to share this video to social media or download to put in your own website if you want. So definitely, 5 Pillars Learning Academy, you could use BigVU to build your course. Yeah, the light that I'm using right now is natural light. So it will depend of the light that you're using. Okay, I'm not using any bulb right now. This is natural light. Okay, so it will depend of the environment that you are really in. So it really depends, but you can set the exposure. For example, if you have a lot of natural light, maybe you should decrease the exposure because otherwise it will be too much lightning on you. Okay, pretty good. The next two features are really important: the speed and the font size. And why? If you want to look natural on your video, this is what you should pay attention: the speed and the font size. Because if you're reading your teleprompter too slow like a robot, it will not look that great, right? Right? So if you want to sound natural on your video, you should do a few pauses and not be that slow or too fast. You should have your own pace to record your videos. But what we recommend to do at least 3 videos to test the speed and the font size to see which one would be the best to you. We have a few recommendations because usually it's between 180 and 220 for most of the users, the speed. Okay, and you can also increase and decrease the speed size and the speed and the font size. Okay, pretty good. The same here on font size. If you move to the right, to the left, you can increase or decrease the size. And the last feature that we have here at the bottom is the resize option. By default, BigVU will appear in the whole screen. If you want to decrease the size of the teleprompter, just move this bar and it can appear only in the middle, for example. Okay, makes sense? Hi, William. I'm not using BigVU right now to record this video. I'm using a software that allows us to go live to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and more. So I'm not using BigView right now. Okay, great. If you guys can see it, I have a settings icon at the top. And in 10 minutes, I'm going to release the coupon code. Okay, so stay with me. In 10 minutes, all of you will be able to use this $30 discount that will be available for only 24 hours. So if you are thinking about creating your video, getting an app, a tool to help you, you could use BigView, and maybe this is the opportunity. Hi, Five Pillar. Sorry, I don't know your name. So, but yes, you can use BigView on your computer to record your videos, to do all the editing process if you have a Plus plan. Okay, this is exclusive for Plus users. I'm going to explain the difference between the plans in a few minutes. Okay, but we have the settings icon at the top, right? If I click on that settings icon, if you click on that settings icon, Keith, you're going to see this. The first thing that you should choose here is the resolution. We always recommend to choose the highest resolution available for a device. Probably will be 1080, but if you have an iOS device, please go to App Store because right now you can record videos in 4K. Yes, 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 yes. If you have an iOS device, you'll be able to record your videos in 4K. This is a brand new feature, so please go to App Store. But for this, you also need a Plus plan. If you have a starter plan or a free plan, you'll not be able to use the 4K resolution. But you could record in 1080, that is Full HD, it's already good, okay? This is the first thing that you should have in mind, the resolution of your video. After this, we have a really cool feature, the automatic prompter stop, because how many of you already seen someone clicking on the camera to stop the recording? What do you think of this? It's good? It's bad? Let's agree that's maybe not bad, not it's not the worst way to end a video, but it's not the best way to end a video, right? The automatic prompt stop, it will avoid this to happen because you'll be able to choose how many seconds you want to BigView stop the recording automatically when the script is over. What I mean, you're reading your script. When the script is over, BigView will count 1, 2, and will stop recording. Okay, so you don't have to click on the camera anymore. So this is here really to help you and to save your time. Hey, hey artists. Yes, this is the offer, artists, that will be available for the next 24 hours. It's 59 USD for the starter plan. Okay, I'm going to explain the difference between the plans in a few minutes. Okay, what else we have here? The pause on silence and how to use pause on silence. Pause on silence is basically the teleprompter will pause when you stop talking. If you stop talking, the teleprompter will pause. Okay? But how to use this feature in your videos? This is a great opportunity to interact with your audience. For example, if I'm not on live, if I'm doing a video for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I want my interaction, I want to interact with my audience. How am I going to do this? I'm going to ask questions. For example, how many of you are using TikTok? How many of you use LinkedIn? When I ask the question, do this pause, the teleprompter, it will also pause. It will stop scrolling. When I go back reading the script, it will go back scrolling. So this is a great opportunity to interact with your audience. Okay, so far so good. Any question? Moving forward, because if you are using again an iOS device, you could use a remote control to pause and unpause the teleprompter. That's it. So if you have this remote control, that the same one that you use to take pictures, you can use on BigView to pause and unpause the teleprompter. This is only available for iOS devices right now, but should be available for Android devices really soon. Okay, so in 5 minutes, I'm going to release the coupon code to purchase BigVU with 30 USD dollars off on the starter plan and the plus plan. So wait up, 5 minutes. Okay, before I explain about this specific slide, the record position, this is the most important thing that I'm going to talk to you today. So please have this in mind. But before I talk about it, leave here in the chat 10 if so far made sense to you. Type 10 for me here in the chat. Just make sure that you have no questions and you understood what I have to say, what I said to you. If not, leave your question. Okay, $5 makes sense to you. Pretty good. I don't see any questions, so the record position. What should you do and how should you position your phone? You should basically have two things in mind. Two things in mind. Only two. It's not a lot, not 10, not 20, two. First one, you should be in the middle of the video because for some users, for some reason, hey Roger, okay, good to know that makes sense to you. For some reason, some users prefer to record on the left side like this or on the right side like this. So if you don't have a specific reason for that, you should be in the middle of the video as I am right now with not a lot of space above you. Okay, your screen should be, your head should be almost hitting the top of the video. Okay, this is the first thing that you should have in mind. The second one is that always try to read the first line of the teleprompter, because if you're using a teleprompter but you're reading the middle of the screen, your eyes will be like this and not to the camera. Okay, so always try to read the first line of the teleprompter. These two things will change all the videos that we're doing. If you're not looking natural, is if it looks like you're reading, do this: be in the middle and read the first line of the teleprompter. How to do this? You have to change the speed and the font size to always read the first line of the teleprompter. Okay, make sense? Yes, Schnell, this video, Schnell? Yes, this video will be available here on YouTube, but the deal that I'm saying to you today, $30 off, will be available for the next 24 hours. So if you're watching this video and it's already Thursday, I'm sorry, but this offer will not longer be available to you. Okay. So now let's talk about the plans because basically I only explained about the teleprompter. We have a lot of other features that I'm going to cover. But before this, let's talk about the plans that we have on BigVU. With the starter plan, you can record videos up to 9 minutes on your phone. Okay, up to 9 minutes on your phone, and you can record videos in 1080 Full HD. This is the maximum resolution that you can use with our starter plan. The plus plan allows you to record up to 59 minutes on your phone, computer. You can also record on 4K if you have an iOS device, and you can go live to YouTube, Facebook, um, LinkedIn. You can go live to all of them. So let's recap. Starter, 90 minutes on the phone, 1080 is the maximum resolution. Plus plan, 59 minutes on the phone, computer. You can record in 4K if you have an iOS device, and also you can go live to YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. Make sense? These are the plans that we have, and today we have $30 off in one of these plans. You can choose one of them. You don't have to go just for one plan. We are giving you the possibility to choose what is best to you. So I'm going to send the link in 2 minutes, because another cool feature that is available in all the plans, all the paid plans that we have, is the upload feature. So you can upload all the takes, all the scripts that you have to the BigVU app. This way, if something happens with your phone, we know that things can happen with your phone, if you lose your phone, something happens, you will be able to have all your content on the BigVU app. Okay, you're not going to lose anything. Okay. The pricing that I'm going to send here is the annual subscription. It's not monthly. We also have monthly subscriptions, but the deal that I'm sharing with you today would be for the annual plans. Okay, so I'm going to release this coupon code in a moment. Schnell, Roger. Can I put Can I put on more than one computer? Yes, you can access unlimited computers. So if you have a computer, your notebook, your MacBook, your iPad, you can use on two devices. Devices, I mean phones and iPads. You can use an iPhone, Android, and computer, for example. You could do this. I'm going to post here I'm going to share a link with you here on the chat. Okay? And this link will be available for the next 24 hours. I'll share this link and let me see. Okay, I'll share with you right now and then I continue with the other features. What do you think? So even seeing this promo code here, and 3, 2, 1. This is the link that you're going to use to purchase BigVU with $30 off for the next 24 hours. Okay, this is the link that you're going to use. But stay here with me because I'm going to explain about all the other features, the captions, green replays, lower third, music background, how to crop your video, aspect ratio. So we have a lot to cover in 10 minutes. I'm going to explain the rest, but this is the link to get this $30 off. Make sense so far? If you have any question, leave here in the chat. If you're not sure which plan you should choose, leave here in the chat because I'll be able to help you out in this decision. Pretty good. So let's move forward. Because we also have word trim on BigVU. What is word trim? You're going to trim your video using words. What I mean with this? For example, on the first line, if I click on here and choose start, then I go to the third line and click on little and choose end. This new video, it will start on here and it will end on little. I'm trimming my video using words. So I don't have to see the seconds that is the best. I'm going to trim using words and this will be so much faster. What else we have here? The green screen. How to replace the green screen of your videos. Basically, you should have two things in mind. Two things in mind. The first one, you have to record your video with a green screen, a physical green screen behind you. This is the first thing that you should do. First thing, if you don't do this, it will not work. You don't have to replace the green screen of your video. If you have a cool background, that's okay. But if you want to replace the background, you have to do this. Record your video with a physical green screen. Then you're going to follow these instructions. You're going to click on crop, captions, logo, green replace. Then you're going to click on replace green screen. And here on the new screen, you have a few assets available to you. You can use one of these pictures or video that are on the BigVU library, or you can also upload your own assets to use on BigVU. Make sense? So you can either use BigVU library pictures or upload your own content, your own assets. I don't see questions, so let's move forward because we have a lot of features to cover. Okay, now we're starting editing our video with no captions. When I do this, I click on crop captions logo. I choose style with no captions. And the first thing that I have to choose is the aspect ratio. And this is really important. The aspect ratio is really important. For example, this horizontal video that I'm doing right now would have a great result on YouTube, but would be worse, would be really bad on TikTok, for example, or Instagram Reels would be really bad for this. So what I have to do, I have to change the aspect ratio for each social media. Vertical is basically for Instagram stories, Instagram reels, and TikTok. And also I would add YouTube shorts. All these videos are vertical. So Instagram stories, Facebook stories, YouTube shorts, and Instagram reels. All of this you're going to use vertical. Horizontal, as I said, you're going to use on YouTube. And square, you're going to use on Instagram feed, Facebook feed, and LinkedIn. Make sense so far? Maybe it's a lot of information, but this workshop will be available here on the channel, so you can go back and take a look. Okay, but here on BigVU, you can change the aspect ratio of your video. Okay, so you can record a horizontal for YouTube, then change the aspect ratio to square to share on Instagram, for example. Make sense? I hope. After this, we can add a lower third to our video. We have a few themes available. Here, you'll be able to add the name of the video and maybe your name. This will appear for a few seconds at the beginning of the video, maybe for 4 or 5 seconds, and then it will disappear, right? Also, you are able to add your own logo. The goal here is to really brand your video with your logo. So you can choose the top left, top right, bottom right. You can choose the logo position, and you can also increase or decrease the logo size. Now, let's add a few tracks, a music background to our music, to our video. All the tracks that we have available on BigVU, they are copyright free, so don't worry. You don't have to worry about the rights of the song. Okay, we have acoustic, we have inspirational, motivational, we have a few tracks that you could test, and you can also upload your own music background if you want. I'm going to show you where in a few minutes. And we have the boost audio feature, because that's not all. If you record your video with noisy background, maybe your dog was barking, you can use the boost audio to boost your voice and reduce the background noise. Especially if you record it on the street with the wind sound, try to use this feature and let me know if it works. Okay? And before you make your decision, I have to let you know that we also have a 24/7 support. So you just have to get in touch with support at bigview.tv, and usually we reply in less than 20 minutes. You just have to send an email to support at bigview.tv, and we will be there if you ever need us. Okay? Great. And the last thing that we have here, you can add a business card as an introduction or at the end of the video. This would be intro and outro. On the business card, you can add your name, your website, your phone, your logo, how to get in touch with you, okay? And you can choose to add this at the beginning and at the end, both of them. If you're using an iOS device, you can also add a video animation as an intro, as an outro, okay? So for iOS device, you could also use a video. I don't see any questions, so I will be the one to ask the question. Because now we're going to start editing our video with captions. So what do you think? Why should you use automatic captions on your videos, and why you're not doing? Hmm? Let me know here on the chat why you should and why you're not doing. Okay, maybe you're still thinking about it, but 37% of the users watch video on social media with the audio off. 37% of the users. 37% of the users watch video on social media with the audio off. So if I'm watching your video and your video has no captions, you know what I'm going to do? Next, because I have no idea if you're talking about marketing, branding, relationship. I don't know. So I'm going to move to the next video. Okay, William. Okay, the captions will be automatically generated on BigVU. Will be exactly what you're talking. It will appear on the automatic captions. Okay, that's why you should use. And on BigVU, it's automatically generated, so you not waste your time creating captions for each segment, for each word that we're saying. Okay, BigVU will do this for you. So this time I'm going to choose to style with captions. Thank you, Dorian. I'm going to choose one of the themes that we have available on BigVU. And I will see my captions splitted in a few segments. Okay, so this is how it will appear, my captions. Oh, thank you so much, Keith. It's good to have you on board on BigVU. If you have any issues or if you need any help, please get in touch with us and our support. It would be great to help you out. If I click on this arrow that is highlighted on red on the screen, I'll be able to edit a specific word. For example, big view, usually it will appear big view, two words, and not big view as we want. So I would just change this word. If I put a specific word in the middle of two asterisks, this word will be highlighted on yellow. If I put another word in the middle of in the middle of two slashes, this word will be highlighted on blue. These colors that I mentioned, you could change if you have a plus plan. So if you have a plus plan, you can also change the captions theme to your brand. Let's suppose that your brand is purple, red, and pink. You can change the caption theme to these colors. Make sense? And that's it. Pretty good, pretty good. We are almost at the end of this workshop, but I still have a few important information that will blow your mind. One of them is the social links. Why should you link the social links on BigVU? For example, you can link your YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok. I think that I said all of them. And when you hit share, you can share your video to all these social media with one click. All of them with one click. You're going to save a lot of time. One click to share to 7 social media. That's it. So you're not going to waste your time creating the captions and downloading and then uploading in different platforms. You're going to do this with one click. You're going to hit share, choose all the social media that you want, and click on post. The post will be made in all of them. Make sense? That's it. This is BigVU. And the last thing that I have to say to you guys today, remember that I said that I would mention where to upload your own tracks to add as a music background. It's right here on My Uploads. On My Uploads, you're going to upload the musics, the tracks that you want to use on the background of your video. Also, the pictures or video that you want to replace the background of your video. All of this you're going to do on My Uploads. Make sense? And that's it. That's it. Before I finish the workshop, I would like to explain about the difference between the plans one more time. Maybe you didn't make your decision yet. So let me help you out. The starter plan allows you to record videos that are up to 9 minutes on the phone. Okay, so you're able to use all these features that I mentioned here, basically. You can record videos that are up to 9 minutes on your phone at 1080 Full HD. With the plus plan allows you to record videos that are up to 59 minutes. 59 minutes on the plus on your phone, computer. You can record videos in 4K if you have an iOS device. And also, you can go live with the teleprompter to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. All of this on the plus. Okay, so again, starter 9 minutes on the phone, 1080 resolution, plus 59 minutes on the phone, computer, 4K for iOS devices, and you can go live to YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Make sense? Let me send the link here on the chat one more time because you have 24 hours to purchase these subscriptions with $30 off. Okay. Now it's time for questions. I'll be here to see if you guys have any specific questions. If not, we have one here from Memorabilia. Can I upload a song from Spotify? Can we use commercial songs? I recommend to use a track that is copyright free. For example, if you're using a Beyonce song, maybe you could have copyright issues. Okay, so you should have the rights to use a song. Oh, can you recommend a source for a green screen? I'm filming horizontal. I'm thinking the green screen needs to be pretty large. Actually, it depends how far you are from the camera. What we recommend is to be 1 arm distant from the camera, not more than this, because otherwise you need really a really big green screen, right? So it depends of how far you are from the camera. But usually 2 meters horizontal and 2 meters squares should be enough to have a really good green screen. But probably this you could find on Amazon, eBay, you could buy it one. Can we record our videos for upload later? Hmm. Uh, Here from this question, you can do two things. You can record a video outside BigVU, for example, on your iPhone's camera, and then upload to edit inside BigVU. This you can do. And you can also record your video on your phone inside BigVU. This will be a local take inside BigVU. Then you click upload, and this video will be available on the web. These two things you can do it with BigVU. Oh, that's great, Schnell. This is something that we have in mind. This is the goal. At this moment, this is not happening, right? So, for example, if I took a horizontal video and I share to all the social media, it will not resize the video automatically. But this is the feature that we're developing right now. So we're going to record once, going to add captions, and then when you share, it will adapt to different aspect ratio in different social media. Okay, so we will not worry about this too. Yeah, it was a really great question. Okay, I did a video using BigVU on the phone. Can I do video on my desktop using Teleprompter? Yes, if you have a Plus plan. Remember, Plus plan, you can record on the phone and computer. The starter only on the phone. So yes, you could do it if you have a Plus plan. Any more questions? I'll wait 30 more seconds to see if you guys have any other questions. Something's not clear because this is important. And if you have lost the link, this is the link to purchase the BigVU with $30 off for the next 24 hours. Okay, so now it's up to you. I have showed you the feature, the tool. Now it's up to you that you're going to choose and start using BigVU. Okay. I do have a question. I do want BigVU. I do what now? So wait 30 more seconds just in case. And if you guys, for some reason, have a question that was not answered there, you can get in touch with our support at support@bigview.tv. Now, the plus plan, we have annual and monthly plan. But the deal that I'm offering right now, the plus plan is for 109 for the annual subscription. The monthly of this plan is 39. So you could also purchase a monthly plan of the plus, but to be 39 the month. So I think in a year it would spend more than $300, right? So we are offering a really good deal in this annual plan. When I use the phone, doesn't allow me to use my Bluetooth, so the sound quality is not good, isn't great. Okay, so Darren, please get in touch with our support. We're going to investigate what is going on, what is happening, the device that you're using, the microphone that you're using, because it should work. If it works on your phone, it should work on BigVU. Okay, so please get in touch with our support@bigvu.tv. We're going to help you out understand what is happening. Thank you, memorabilia. This is how memorabilia. Memorabilia. Okay, okay. So, guys, if you have any other question, please get in touch with our support. As I said to you, we usually reply in less than 20 minutes. We'll be there if you ever need us. Okay, thank you, Five Pillars. And that's it. Thank you so much for all of you for being here. Hope to see you, all of you, really soon. Thank you. Bye bye.